Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sing for Hope's Open Arts. Today, we are thrilled to present to you Richard Dashnaw here live on Open Arts. Now, Richard has maintained an active performing career on both guitar and bass. He's played with show bands in the Catskills, jazz trios, big bands, blues bands, chamber groups, and for religious institutions since the age of 12. So we are going to enjoy today some classical guitar and original compositions on the acoustic. But do remember, Open Arts is Sing for Hope's virtual arts programming platform, which brings great concerts by top talent to you live. It's always free and open to everyone. And Open Arts is supported 100% by donations. Sing for Hope extends a special thank you to Unitex, a founding sponsor of Open Arts, for making this program possible. Unitex Healthcare Laundry Services is the largest family-owned and operated healthcare linen and uniform rental company in the country and has been serving the Northeast region for 100 years. We're grateful for your generous support and also for the support of all of our viewers today. Thank you. You make this possible. Now it's time for me to introduce my friend Richard Dashnaw. Welcome to Open Arts, Richard.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So what are you going to be performing for us first?
All right, so the first piece I'm going to play is actually an original composition for classical guitar, and it's Waltz in G, and it's in the Baroque style, and it starts in G, which is happy, but it doesn't stay there very long. It gets very dark for most of it in a minor key, but then it ends on a nice major key, so it's like, hello, goodbye. So
that sounds awesome.
Right, so hope you enjoy it, and it's in the Baroque style, like, maybe might remind you of Bach. I'm not alluding that I write as well as Bach, but it's kind of in that style, so it should give you that feel.
Great. Can't wait to hear it.
All right, Waltz in G.
Oh, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Rich. Now, I know you can't see the audience that's out there watching right now, but I'm sure they're clapping just as hard as I was.
Thank you.
Yes. So tell us what's up. What's next?
All right. So I was actually going to play the next piece on the same guitar, but I'm going to grab the other one. You might be able to see I'm in a room full of guitars.
Yeah, I see that. I see you have a few.
It's like over the years, somebody says, "Oh, I need a guitarist for this or that or the other thing," and you're like, all right. So this is actually a classical guitar as well, but it's called a parlor guitar. It's much smaller, and in the early 1800s, they wrote music for this size guitar, which was parlor guitars. There were notably Fernando Sor, Matteo Carcassi, and Mauro Giuliani. They wrote a lot of pieces for parlor-sized guitars. I was going to play it on the regular classical, and I was like, I have the parlor here, I might as well do it. So this is a Theme and Variations by Mauro Giuliani. Not sure where the theme is from, but there's a theme. There'll be a little brief stop, and then there's 2 variations, and then a coda.
That was beautiful. This is such a relaxing, intimate show. I'm loving this.
Thank you. Yeah, it's those pieces are just so much fun to play. You know, they're just Fernando Sor wrote a whole series of studies and stuff, and they're supposed to be etudes for practicing, but a lot of them stand on their own as great pieces of music. And it's nice playing the parlor because it's slightly small, and as I'm getting older with arthritis and things, it's nice to play on the parlor because it's easier to play. It's not as big as the regular classical, you know.
Right.
My parlor guitar is not actually from the 1820s. My wife actually bought it for me. It was my COVID birthday present this past March. So it's made by a company from Canada called Hoedown, and they make a really nice parlor. Most of the parlor guitars you see now are steel string ones, but so it's hard to find a nylon, and Hoedown makes a really beautiful nylon parlor. It's just a great guitar, and it doesn't cost thousands and thousands of dollars because it's not from 1820. So right, so it's a great guitar. All right, I'm really going to shift gears now and go to steel string acoustic, and this is a Martin DC1E. It is electric, but I like this pure guitar name because I'm not using any amplification. I'm not using any effects. I'm just going straight into a microphone, so you can really hear the guitar. You know, I didn't want it colored with electronics or anything like that. This is a song called "Pleasant Waiting," and for my guitar friends out there, anybody who's a guitarist, it is tuned. There is an alternate tuning here. I'm just going to check that G. So for those of you who want to know, it's D, A, D, G, A, D. All right, so this is Pleasant Waiting.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love the sound at the end with the octave higher. I love that.
Oh yeah, the harmonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the guitar is tuned not to a sus chord. If you like a, so I go.
I
You
love
just
that.
tune it down to the third. Yeah, I stole that from last show I did. I talked about Adrian Legg, who's just an amazing, and he has these tuners that he can tune half steps with, like automatically. I don't have them, so I kind of have to like guess when I do it. But I got it. That one's nice because I can just keep going until it goes into.
Yeah,
So it's fun.
it was great. It was great. What's
Thank
next?
Next is a song in standard tuning, and I'm going to use this very fun little guitar. This guitar is from Ireland. It's a company called Emerald Guitars, and it's 100% carbon fiber. The entire guitar is neck, everything, and all the hardware is stainless steel. And it's a great guitar. It sounds much louder and fuller than it looks. It's a great guitar. I love this guitar. It's great for traveling. It's very light. I do have electronics in this one, but again, I'm not plugged into anything. So this is a song called DJB, and this is one to really just mellow out to.
That one, I love that one for a change. It was, a little melancholy there.
Yeah. I actually wrote it for my wife. So it's like, I don't know, the first time she heard it, she's like, but it's kind of sad. I was like, but it's happy too. I don't know. It's deep. You know what I mean? It just feels deep.
That's a compliment.
I think so. That's how I meant it. So we're still married 31 years. So
okay.
I guess
so
she liked it enough. Right. I guess she liked it enough. All right. So cool. I am going to really, I got to change the tuning now, but it's important like to, I'll tell you why in a second. Don't break. right. So people sometimes ask me like, well, why do you retune the guitar? Why do you do that? What happens when you retune the guitar? There are some pieces where I tune like the low E all the way down to a low C, and what it does is if like this song I'm about to play is in the key of E, and I tune it so that all of the strings are in the key. So like in the key of E major, if I had standard tuning, I would have a D, open D, which is not in the key of E major, and I would have a G, which is not in the key of E major. But now I have E, A, E, a unison, and you'll see why when I start playing, and a B and an E. So the sonority, this whole guitar is like vibrating, like my shoulders and everything, and it's vibrating everything in the key of E. And this is, I call this unreal, R-E-E-L, because it's like in the style of an Irish reel. And there's lots of parts going on. Disclaimer, it's extremely difficult to play, so stick with me. I wrote it for myself as a torture device. No. So this is called Unreal, and you'll see in the end there's like this weird thing where I'm playing 4 of the same pitch and octave at the same time, which you usually can't do on a guitar, but with this tuning you can. All right, so this is Unreal. It starts out in a sonata.
I love that. That was a reel, and you did a wonderful job playing it today.
Oh, thank you. My heart is breaking. But yeah, it's good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's like that little ostinato thing going on, and I don't keep it going perfectly. It's because the other stuff's going on around it. So, but yeah, it's a fun piece to play.
Very
when
difficult.
when it's firing right, it's very fun to play, and it gets big. And the guitar is just so full. Like there's no amps, no nothing here. So and that's why we tune in different keys. It's the resonance of the instrument. You can't really do that like with a flute or a. You could change like the whole instrument up or down, but you can't change and all the fingerings, of course, then change.
Mm-hmm.
From standard tune, so it becomes a completely different beast. So
that's right.
All right, so this next one also is kind of difficult, like that one. So this one's tuned around the key of G. That worked out. So this is tuned in the key of G. It's D, G, D, G, B, D. This song is called Cassidy, and Cassie was our dog from New Year's Day of 95 until July 9th, 2009. And we used to call her with that minor third, right, whistling. So the guitar is tuned so that I have the top two strings, which is like simulating her, like calling her. And then, the piece is constructed around that. So you'll hear those two notes come back, quite a few times. All right, so again, I'm doing the two hardest ones back to back. So this is Cassie. She was a great dog. Thanks. I got a little tangled. Sometimes the brain doesn't, whatever. Got a little
Happens to
tangled.
all of us, but you know what? You soldiered through, and I don't think I even could tell when that happened. It all sounded great.
Oh, great. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun stuff. I'm just looking at, I'm looking at time. We have 3:02, right? I would love to play
We
the
should have time for a couple more.
Oh, great. Good. Then I will champion and play the Via Logos. This is I'm going back to the classical, and I did not write this piece. This is by Heitor Villa-Lobos, Brazilian composer, and this is he wrote Preludes for the guitar, and this is his Prelude number 1 in E minor. It's an absolutely gorgeous piece of music. That's Prelude number 1 in E minor by Heitor Villa-Lobos.
That was so good. It was so good.
Villalobos is just some of the stuff that he wrote. It's just amazing. I think there's 4 major preludes for guitar. I used to know all 4 of them at one point, but this one always stuck with me. So I just always kept it in my rep. You know, can you play classical guitar? Sure. And then I play Villalobos. It's like the one, you know, I just keep it in my head all the time. I play it.
Oh yeah.
It's just such an amazing piece. And there's so many things in there that you can draw on, like his technique, like the stuff that he wrote. I mean, it's amazing stuff. Just really amazing stuff. So very cool.
Well, before we wrap up, I think we have time for one more. If you have one more in you, we'd love to hear it.
All right, I'm going to let you choose.
Okay.
Okay, so do we want something quick and upbeat or something slow and happy and pensive?
I think we should end it on an upbeat note.
All right. So that is what we shall do. So then this is an original piece by me. I'm going to play it on the little emerald because it's tuned already. And it uses some banjo kind of picking with the right hand. And this is called Hoedown. And hope you like it.
I was right. That was a good note to go out on. I love that.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate you being here today, Richard. Everybody who has joined us late, remember this was Richard Dashnaw brought to you live on Open Arts today. We are funded by our donations. We're 100% free for everyone who joins in, but we are supported by your donations and the donations of Unitex, one of our founding sponsors. Thank you to Unitex for making this happen. Thank you, Richard, for being here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, and to all of our viewers, we hope you have a wonderful afternoon and join us again very soon. Goodbye, everybody.